What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeff with iDownloadBlog. We are unboxing a Nexus 10 tablet from Google. Now, if you're wondering why we're unboxing a tablet from those guys, those guys on IDB, then hear me out. The Nexus 10 is probably the closest competitor that the iPad, the full-size iPad that is going to have. So I figured, hey, it's worth knowing what the competition's like, what the iPad is up against. So I went ahead and went out and got me a Nexus 10. I'm going to unbox this thing for you guys right here on IDB, just to show you exactly what the iPad is up against. Is it as good as it's advertised? That screen higher resolution than the Retina display? Well, we're going to find out a little later. But first of all, I'm going to unbox it for you and just show you what to expect in the box. So here we go. There is the Nexus 10, typical Google packaging there. Of course, this is from Samsung. They partner with their hardware manufacturers to create their Nexus devices. The last Nexus was from Asus, the Nexus 7. This one is from Samsung. And yeah, so here it is. Let's go ahead and take it out of the box. If I can open that, there we go. So definitely not on Apple's level of polish when it comes to the box, but who is? Not too many players in the game are on Apple's level of, show when it comes to the box and all that. So I think we got the tape off. Let's try to pull it out. Let's see if we can do that. Looks like the tape may still be there. Let's see. Okay, sorry guys. I'm not too good with these unboxings. I'm not used to having tape, for one thing. Apple products don't use tape. So it's a little, well, they use tape, but they're not like taped. The box isn't taped together like this. So, all right, so here is the tablet itself, a 10-inch tablet, the Nexus 10, hence the name. It feels good in the hand. Very plasticky feeling. I can already feel that it's a lot of plastic. Feels pretty cheap in hand, but of course I'll be able to go into that a little more as I spend some time with the device. What else is in the box though? Let's find out here. We got a little center console thingy. So let's open that up. And you have power cords and USB cables, and that's pretty much it. So here's the power brick. That's interesting. Looks like it's separated out of the box from the actual plug, so gotta put those together. If I can get that back in there, it's kind of interesting the way they package that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, here is the micro USB cable, and that's pretty much all that there is. The box feels really, really cheap. Let me just tell you that. Look at this, just like a piece of cardboard folded to keep the center console and to prop up the Nexus 10. Now, obviously, that's not a huge deal, but it doesn't feel very premium, put it that way. This is a 16 gigabyte Nexus 10. Maybe they shipped me a 32 gigabyte like they did last time with the Nexus 7. I ordered an 8 gigabyte Nexus 7, and they sent me a 16 gigabyte Nexus 7 instead. I doubt that'll happen again this time, but hey, I wouldn't complain if it did. So here's the back. Let's peel off some of this plastic. Protector plastic. There we go. We'll just keep that one on there for now. Peel off the front. And we'll set that aside. And we'll just leave that on. I'll take it off later. So on the back of the device, of course, you have your camera and your flash. You have this little rubber feeling texture. It's interesting texture. Sort of like the Nexus 7 in texture. You have speakers on the side, which is pretty innovative. I have to say that. Stereo speakers, I'm sure the speakers would be better than the iPad, hopefully. Those speakers face the rear of the device, and you have a little charging place for a dock, potentially, and then you have the volume rocker and the micro USB, the headphone jack, and it looks like a HDMI mini port or micro HDMI. So, of course, I didn't go into this review expecting the device to feel as solid as the iPad. I knew it wouldn't feel as solid. I knew it would be made of plastic, and it really does. I mean, you feel the difference definitely from the beginning. I mean, it's kind of like creaky. Like if you press too hard, you can hear it moving and cracking. I don't really like that too much, but you know what to expect if you're getting one of these devices. The screen, though, that's the big deal with the Nexus 10, and I'm looking forward to trying that out and letting you know what I find in a head-to-head comparison with the iPad. So let me know what you guys think about the Nexus 10 in the comment section. This is Jeff with iDownloadBlog.